What's up, guys? Welcome back to Road to the 2 Comic Club. In today's video, I'm going to talk about our top 5 performers of 2017. I'm going to preface this by saying some of these companies I currently have calls for, so the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to state what my profit would be as if I were to have sold these options today, just to get my total value of what I've made so far in those companies. So some companies I no longer own, like Ferrari, for example, but a lot of these I still do own calls for. But it's just easier. I found out what the current value of my options were, and I just were to pretend that I were to sell it today, and then I added that to the totals. I think it gives a little bit more accurate picture of what I'm currently profiting with in 2017. So with that said, let's just get right into it. And I know I said top 5, but I am going to list a 6th one because it's such a close call between these two, 6 and 5, that I want to mention that one, and it's a really good company too. So number 6, we got Nvidia. If I were to sell the calls that I currently own, I'd be looking at $11,095.16 profit. So very good with Nvidia. I love that company. They're doing a lot in the artificial intelligence space, gaming, cryptocurrencies. They're just doing a lot of stuff, data centers, you name it. They're doing stuff with it. And then number 5 is Apple. So with Apple, even though I'm currently down on them, if I were to sell the options that I would have a profit of $11,225.74. So Apple, again, they're going through a little bit of a rough time right now with the whole battery gate, whatever you want to call it. But I do think they're going to rebound, and they're going to have a pretty decent year in 2018, especially with augmented reality. But I'm going to make a separate video about the companies I like for 2018, and so stay tuned for that one. Okay, so let's go to number 4, Amazon. If I were to sell the calls that I currently have, I'd be looking at $12,897.73 profit. Amazon is behemoth, obviously. I believe the Echo Dot I heard was like their best-selling product for the holiday season. It's the best-selling product right now at Whole Foods. Like, I mean, everyone's getting one of those things. And I kind of think that it kind of opens the doors for more money to be spent on Amazon. And so it's kind of like you buy that product and then you end up spending more money through Amazon just because of the convenience, but with ordering through Alexa and all that stuff. All right, so let's move on. Number 3, we have Take-Two Interactive, a stock I wasn't really actually looking at all in the beginning of 2017. In fact, I don't even think I've heard of them until this year. But with the whole esports thing that I've been hearing about, that was one of the 3 companies I bought into. Take-Two, also EA Sports and Activision Blizzard, but Take-Two was our best performer, giving us a total profit, if I were to sell my calls that I have right now, $14,851.49. So let's move on to the number 2 spot, and this one has a little bit of a story behind it because I had some shares in 2016 that ended up going a lot higher in value, and then I sold them in 2017. So it kind of was like a little overlap, but I did sell the shares in 2017. So with that said, number 2 goes to Square. And if you've probably heard of Square, they're a payment processing company. They're also in the venture capitalist industry now, giving loans to small businesses and stuff like that. But currently, if I were to sell, I only have like a couple calls. I think one call right now with Square. So really, it's not worth that much. But if I were to sell it, I'd be at $19,269.75 profit for 2017. So very excited about that. They did very, very well this year. And I do think they have room to grow in 2018. I'm not sure if it'll be as good as 2017, but I still think they got some upside. Number 1 was, if you guys have been watching my vlog at all, you guys will probably already guess what this one's going to be. But hands down, it wasn't even a contest. Universal Display. Our number 1 performer this year. OLED is the ticker symbol, and right now, if I were to sell the calls that I currently have, I'd be looking at $37,117.07 profit. So, I mean, it wasn't even a contest. Universal Display just dominated this year. They announced that they're giving dividends this year, and so a lot of new milestones for them. And there's a little bit of serendipity with them because I hadn't really considered investing in them. I haven't even heard of them, but I went to Best Buy in January, and if you look at one of my very first vlogs I uploaded, you can see I went to Best Buy in like middle of January, or end of January, sorry. I tested out an Oculus Rift, but then I noticed the OLED TVs, and the picture quality just blew me away, and I was very bullish ever since that day. And if you watch my vlog, and if you are new to the channel and you start watching the vlogs, you'll see me mention them throughout the whole year. So it's one of the companies I love. I'm really bullish about them. And yeah, so with that said, I'm going to do a couple honorable mentions. Netflix, Home Depot, Ferrari. Ferrari was one actually I only bought once, and then I sold once, and that was the only thing I did with Ferrari. And that was my highest return that I made. 642% I made on that trade. Put in $860, sold for like a little over $6,000 for $5,773.94 profit. Home Depot right now sitting at $9,110.75 profit if I were to sell those calls. And I believe, and then like Microsoft, $5,700 profit, Netflix, $4,700 profit. So a lot of these companies that I've invested in, I've profited. In fact, this brings me to the last company that I'll mention, Tesla, which is my favorite company, but I am down $5,200 on them. And the reason is I missed out on their huge run in January. And so had I gotten into calls earlier, like at the beginning of January, I definitely would have seen a nice profit with them, but I got in a little bit too late, and it's been hard to time them. Their stock goes all over the place, but I'm still bullish on them. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And there's gonna be a lot more content in 2018, a lot more videos like this, a lot more how-tos, a lot more just random stuff in addition to the vlog. So keep an eye out for that. And thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an amazing year. I'm having so much fun doing this. And if you have any questions, please comment in the comment section below. Oh, and I have one final question of the day for you guys for 2017. What were your top performers of 2017? Please comment your best performers. If you have them off the top of your head, you don't have to spend too much time researching it, but if you have like a top 3 that you know you made the most profit on, please comment in the comment section below so we could all learn from you guys and we can all talk about it. It'd be awesome to hear from you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic new year, and we will see you guys next time.